And we're here live in we're live here between Gaylord St. Mary's and the Bellaire Eagles. It is 0-0 it is 3-0 now with 3:30 to go in the first half still. Sorry about the first half delay. We had no camera batteries for our camera. I'm joined alongside by Gabby Schultz as my co-host and Tyler Perry as the videoing it. We got Brooklyn Stevens at the top of the key driving into the paint. Off the glass, no good. No, that's not Emma Glasby.
That's the younger one.
Yes, that is Peyton Glasby. Looks like we had a turnover down there now. So Bellaire's going to get the ball under the hoop with Patton taking it out. She finds Elena at the top of the key. Over to Ray in the corner. And Ray finds must be her sister and down in the paint. Gets fouled and is going to have some free throws here. Low scoring game so far. I mean, we've seen one shot go in, but we've seen so many good attempts by St. Mary's, and on the other side, just none of them have fallen so far.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of dead balls either yet.
No, we have not.
But then nothing much is happening when the ball's in play.
Exactly. It's weird. Ray with missing both free throws. Miriam Morell coming down with the rebound up to Jeffers at the top of the paint. Passing down to Blues. Blues back to Jeffers. They're just playing hot potato with it right now. Jeffers back to Blues.
Quick passes. The younger Morell is gearing up for a 3-second call if she doesn't get her foot out of the lane down there.
Trying to force it there. Jeffers trying to get in the middle of that zone. And Ray takes it coast to coast and gets the and one.
And I'll tell you this, almost 100% of the time, that's going to be a foul. And it's usually going to be on Kaylee Jeffers because she's going to hack if she's the only one back on defense. And this time it just happened to be the defender trailing that got it called.
Yeah, and you hate to see that with Kaylee Jeffers getting, I believe, her first foul.
Was within the first 45 seconds, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know my dad's talked to me. So I actually haven't been able to see any of his games yet. This is the first one I've seen, but he's talked to me a lot about the foul trouble that his team's running into, which they really, really can't afford to be running into because his bench is one deep, meaning that there are 6 varsity players. And then if you look and you see the 4 girls sitting kind of further to the left over there, those are all JV players, and I think most of them are 8th graders, actually.
Okay, that is surprising. With that timeout here, we will go to a commercial break. We will, maybe not.
Don't even worry. I can keep chatting if we can't.
All right. I'm going to try to.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bellaire, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you...
We bring you back live here with Bellaire getting ball, pushing it up the coast is Patton, and she throws it away.
And it's lucky that she threw that away because for those of you who don't know, Coach Pat Schultz is my dad, so that's why I keep saying my dad and not Coach Schultz. My dad's been telling me that something they've been having trouble perfecting is their rotations on their press. So had that pass been complete, nice shot, Peyton Glasby. Might have been looking at a couple points, and I know that's a big frustration of his.
Yes, for sure.
While I have the chance, I'd love to shout out my lovely grandmother, who I see sitting in the stands in her stripy turtleneck, and my 3 roommates in Seattle, G, Jules, and Katie. Hi, guys. Love you all.
We have another foul by the younger Glasby again.
There we go with the foul trouble.
Yep.
And in games like these, I mean, I guess I can't speak to how competitive I really either team is this year in the league, but I know when I was playing in games like Bellaire, Joburg, Inland Lakes, Onaway to some extent, you really can't afford to be getting into foul trouble, especially, I mean, we're still in the first quarter here. Yeah,
you can't afford giving up these easy free throws and these easy points because there's a new rule in MHSA this year where if there's 5 fouls on a team in a quarter, it's now a bonus.
No way.
Yeah.
A quarter?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean,
and it resets every quarter, I believe.
I personally would have been giving away points.
Yeah. So that is the new rule.
And like I said, I mean, you get a couple of girls in foul trouble here, and you just simply do not have the bench to bail them out of that.
No, you can't afford that at all. We have Jeffers up at the top of the key. Looking at passing it in. Oh, back out to Blues in the corner. Blues finds Jeffers. Looks like Bellaire's running is it a 2-3?
It's looking like a 2-3, but they'll switch into a 1-3-1 sometimes.
Okay.
I think they just have a 2-3, and that one girl's kind of playing back though.
Gotcha. 3. Oh, splashed
The last thing you want is them on a run.
Nope, you do not want to see that.
Nice.
Looks like we have a foul on Elena there. The substitution for both teams coming in here. Cheyenne Thompson and Brooklyn Stevens coming back in. Gaylord St. Mary's entire roster besides Miriam Morell is 10th graders. That is surprising on their varsity roster.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that at least in the beginning of the season and maybe even preseason, there was some talk among the coaches about pulling some 8th graders up to varsity. Oh, Emery almost hit the finish at the buzzer. Which, you know, happens when your enrollment numbers are what they are.
Exactly. Well, with that being said, we will go to commercial and be right.
We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord.
back in live here in the second half, where we have Bellaire Eagles leading 10-3 with 7:50 left in the first half, and we have a travel violation early in this quarter by Bellaire Eagles, turning it over, giving St. Mary's the opportunity to get back on the board and get some points on the board. They really needed it. They have made 1 3 so far and have had many great looks, but just haven't been able to have the ball find the backside of the rim. We have Jeffers passing it up over to Blues in the corner. Blues back to Jeffers. Jeffers with the 3. Oh, just missing again, rimming out. But we had Glasby getting the offensive rebound, and Jeffers passing up to Cheyenne. Cheyenne over the corner of Blues. Blues to Jeffers, back to Cheyenne. Cheyenne back to Jeffers. Jeffers to Blues in the corner. Cheyenne up at the top of the key. Look for Jeffers, finds her. Finds Glasby in the paint. Oh, gets rejected by Ray. Ray's looking for someone to pass to. She finds Elena. Elena finds Stevenson. Stevenson turns it over. Looks like it went off of Patton's hands there, just out of bounds. And we will have St. Mary's getting the ball down to the corner. Jeffers looking to take it out the court. Blair running a 3-2 zone. Finds Blues in the corner again. Back to Jeffers. Back to Cheyenne. Cheyenne to Blue, or Jeffers. Jeffers to Blues. They're trying to get to Glasby in the post. They've got it multiple times, but just haven't been able to score off of it. Jeffers back to Blues in the corner. Blues finds Jeffers. Jeffers back to Blues. Just hot potato back and forth, trying to get an open man. Can't get anything. Steven takes it one way, takes it dribble. Oh, what are we going to get here? Travel. We're going to have Glasby taking it underneath the basket, inbounding to Jeffers here. Jeffers at the top of the key. Finds Blues. Blues to Cheyenne. Blues back in the corner. Jeffers looking for Glasby underneath and just can't reach her. Pass. It's a dangerous pass, and it's a turnover. Elaine taking up the court. Finds Ray. Ray to Stevenson. Back over to Ray. To Patton in the corner. Finds Ray down low.
Ooh.
Just misses what looked like could have been points, but good defense by Miriam Morell there. Blues found in the corner by Cheyenne. Cheyenne back to Jeffers. Back to Blues top of the key. Finds Jeffer in the corner. Looking for Glasby again. We get a foul here called on Bellaire. Looking like Glasby will be shooting 2 free throws, and it is a 10-3 lead for Bellaire right now. It's not hooked up to Wi-Fi. Yeah, it doesn't. It just the sling one. Looks like Glasby just missed that first one. Second one looks like it falls in.
And you know, I keep telling my dad he's lucky to have Peyton Glasby on his team right now, because if not for her, his team's height average is about 5'3", which even for the Ski Valley is pretty tough.
Yes, it is very tough.
And that's coming from me. Someone who was 5'4" and played 4 for 5 years in high school. Deep shot by Emery Bluest.
Cutting the lead down to 3. With the turnover there caused by Miriam Morell, back
on
up
the
with
press.
the hook.
Oh, here we go.
You can't have that foul there.
But a shot like that and a turnover like that are hopefully going to garner some momentum for the Snowbirds here. Let's see how.
Jeffers down in the corner finding Miriam Morrell down the post. Back to Jeffers for the 3 and just misses it long.
Yep.
We have a travel down there by number 10, Alex Dawson for Bellaire, giving the ball right back to the St. Mary Snowbirds under the hoop. With the timeout here, we will also take a timeout and go to commercial.
We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord.
Welcome back live here. We have St. Mary's getting the ball with Peyton Glasby passing it underneath. It's a 10-7 game with 4 minutes still to go in this first half.
Got a bit of confusion with the refs here.
Looks like it's just a play on.
Yeah, I think the ref just maybe thought that the yelling from the bench from the coaches was that it should be black ball when really it was just the coach yelling at his players to get into position. Yeah, looks like they're maybe in a 3-2. Oh, no.
No, it's back to a 2.
Yeah.
Well,
I think they're just maybe having one of the posts come out depending on if the ball is above the top of the key or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have Blues at the top of the key alongside Cook. We have Stevenson taking the ball up the top of the key, over to Ray. Ray over in the corner. Trying to find something underneath. Gets Patton. Patton finds Ray. Back out to Stevenson. They're trying to feed that post. They just can't get it. Good defense.
Good hands, Kaylee Jeffers. I just worry with her guarding down there because, speaking from experience, that's a very easy place
to get foul calls.
Yes, exactly.
And I believe she's already at 2.
At least 2. That's a live ball.
No, what's the call here?
Not gonna lie, that was crazy. The ball was out of bounds for a while before the whistle blew, and it seems like the girls all knew that.
I don't know what happened there. I
think there might be some confusion between this ref crew here. You can see both coaches kind of trying to hear what's going on in the huddle there.
Meeting between the minds right here.
Exactly. And you know what? I keep telling my dad, stay out of it. Just like he used to tell me when I was in high school, do you think they're going to change their mind? Do you think you standing there is going to make them change their mind?
Probably
Because I'll tell
not.
you one thing, it's going to get you tossed, and I'm going to be the first one applauding on your way out. Warm up the bus is what I would say.
Now we have the third official joining in with the discussion.
And do you know what? I'm confused why it's even much of a discussion, because it was very clearly the girl, I can't remember which Bellaire player was dribbling it. She kind of just fell over and it went out of bounds on her. So I'm not actually sure what the discussion's about.
I'm not for sure either. They're calling a jump ball, and they're going to give the arrow points to St. Mary's, so it's going to be St. Mary's ball.
And I'm not going to say I understand that, but it's happening.
Yep.
You can see Jim Jeffers' knee bouncing. The benches do not look pleased.
Glasby with a deep three just off the side of
Hits
glass.
about 5 hands.
Stevenson taking it all the way up the court. We have a foul on Mariam Morel here.
And you know, I know it's not my job to say whether or not I agree with the refs, but I'm going to say I don't know that I would have called that either.
I wouldn't have called that.
And maybe that's how I'll put it. I wouldn't have called it.
Yeah, her hands were straight up in the air, it looked like to me, but the ref saw it differently down there. Trying to get it in here. Good hands by Jeffers to poke it away again. Number 15, Patton, trying to pass in from under the hoop. We have Stevenson with the ball at the top of the key. Back over to Ray. Back to Stevenson.
And reminding everyone at home, this is still a fairly close game. It's still only 10-7, and we've got about 1 minute and 50 seconds left in the second quarter.
Cook with a 3 and just rims out. You know, I know your dad must be a fan of pushing the ball, quick tempo offense. You know, as if you can get a turnover and get a 3 out of it, I mean, that must be ideal.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. He was never the head coach while I was there, but I know that his philosophy the entire time he's been head coaching has been basically keep up the tempo. We're gonna. I'm not sure where this group's conditioning is at, but in the past it's been the case that you know, even if we're not more skilled, we're not more whatever, we're gonna outrun them, and that's how we're gonna get points. And so I know for him, the thing that you'll always hear him saying is don't let them set up. So the point is get it down as fast as you can, get something happening before the defense knows where you are and what you're doing. And while that doesn't always come to fruition, I know that's what is drawn up, at least in the locker room.
Well, it's great to hear. And we have Jeffers getting it into the paint.
With a nice bounce pass. Gets her on rebound.
Finishes it, though.
Peyton Glasby for 2.
Makes it a 10-9 game here with a minute to go before half. We have Ray at the top of the key. Looking for a someone to pass to. Finds Peyton down low. Back over to Lissa, and Lissa.
Again, I'll just leave it at what I said earlier. But you can see the visible frustration on the St. Mary's bench with the number of fouls being called. Like I said, your bench is 1 deep for actual varsity, and then to the left of Coach Kenny Blust over there, you've got 3 8th graders.
And it looks like we do have an 8th grader checked in here.
Yeah, I was actually just going to say, I looked down and said, that's a Morel. She's not in 8th grade, so there must be an 8th grader on the floor right now.
Yep.
Yes.
It is Keister, Lily Keister, number 14. Both free throws missed. Puts it back up and a miss. Jeffers with the rebound, looking to push it. Over to Blust. Blust looking at the clock, wondering if they're going to take. Do you think they'll take the last shot here?
Yeah, I'm going to. Oh.
No. Wow.
I'm going to bite my tongue on that. And I'm surprised Kaylee Jeffers did not get that over the back corner with the rate that it's been going. You can see my dad over there standing up going, no hands, no hands.
Finds Patton and down low. Looking to take it in.
Can't give up the baseline like that.
Missed, and
You can see the bench trying to calm each other down with the coaches.
Jeffers has it at the top of the key.
And that's
Just
a nice shot.
misses the 3.
And that's where you don't, yep.
Oh. And that's going to do it 9-10 at halftime here. Low
Bellaire
scoring
lead.
game. Yes, Bellaire is leading. Very low scoring game. With that being said, we will go to a commercial break and come back for a halftime report.
We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break walls, trees, lawns, and other features you want to protect from high rising water and at a fraction of the cost of other options. To learn more, visit Next Level Sandbag on Facebook and then give us a call.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
I'm gonna tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bellaire, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
I'm gonna tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break walls, trees, lawns, and other features you want to protect from high rising water and at a fraction of the cost of other options. To learn more, visit Next Level Sandbag on Facebook and then give us a call.
I'm gonna tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard. I tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break walls, trees, lawns, and other features you want to protect from high rising water and at a fraction of the cost of other options. To learn more, visit Next Level Sandbag on Facebook and then give us a call.
And we're live here for second half action between the Bellaire Eagles and the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds, with Bellaire leading 10-9 here with a minute to go before the third quarter starts. Very defensive battle, not many shots made, a lot of fouls called on St. Mary's. I mean, I think Kaylee Jeffers has 2 that I know of. Miriam, I think, has a couple. I mean, I believe they all have some. Besides Blust and Cook, I don't think either of them have gotten one.
Yeah, I don't think either of those two have any, or if they do, it's just one.
Yeah.
I think my predictions for the second half would be foul trouble for a couple people on St. Mary's, and the St. Mary's bench getting a bit riled.
Yeah. They have to keep their emotions in check, for sure.
And let me tell you, you're not looking at 3 men good at that.
We do have Stevens bringing it in here. Passes it over into the corner to number 5, Alyssa. Back out to Stevens. Dawson at the top of the key driving it in.
Good help defense.
Finds Ray at the outside, misses it. Stevens with the wide
easy
open.
rebound.
There was no one within 5 feet of her. Looks like Jeffers pushing the ball up. Getting bloosed over to Cook.
And, you know, I love their quick passing, but I think sometimes they pass more quickly than they can catch.
Yes.
And so that's a delicate balance that I think they're going to have to find pretty soon.
Do have Peyton Glasby bringing in it, passing from underneath the hoop here, inbounding. Glasby out to Cook. Cook back to Glasby, wide open for a 3, and just misses it.
It's a good shot.
Front iron. Miriam Morel with the rebound. Back over to Blues. Blues back up to Cook. Cook and looking for someone in the paint. Can't find anyone. Cook still with the ball at the top of the paint. Back over to Jeffers in the corner, wide open for a 3. Just off the front iron again. Good rebound by the Blues there. Puts it back up and gets the foul called. She gets 2 free throws here to make it a possible 1-score game.
I will say I think St. Mary's has been a little lackluster on the rebounds this game.
Yes.
Haven't seen very many.
No, they haven't been. And down here on the defensive end earlier, they just had a wide open 2-point swing there.
And that's not how you want to come out the gate
No.
for the third quarter.
No, for sure. Both free throws missed there by Blues. Ray gets a rebound and brings it up to Stevens. Stevens with the wide open 3. Misses off the front iron. Jeffers with the rebound. Bringing it down the floor. Trying to slow it down now. He finds Blues in the corner. Looks like we're going to get a travel called there. It gives a chance for St. Mary's to set up their full court press, though. Stevens trying to throw it into Ray.
And that's the issue with fronting your girl, is that you're not going to see.
Yep. She just threw it right over. It was a beautiful pass, and I mean, it allowed them to get a good shot down at the hoop, but they just missed both of them.
And I mean, to kind of exemplify the point I was making earlier about the rebounding, just on those 2 shots alone, you had 4 white defenders in the paint, 2 black offensive, and they got 2 rebounds in a row.
Yeah, you can't have that happen. There's Cook at the top of the key.
If I'm St. Mary's, I want to utilize number 2, Miriam Morel, a little bit more. She's getting some good looks in the paint, flashing with her hands up, but they're not making use of her. There we go.
Taking Glasby back over to Cook. Cook finds Jeffers wide open again.
Can't buy a bucket these days.
That was short, and Glasby just the rebound went off her hands. Now it's going to be a full court press set up for St. Mary's again. Stevens looking to throw it to Ray again. Can't. Instead finds number 14, Alyssa, for them. Stevens taking the ball back up with the court. Back over to Ray in the. Ray down to Alyssa. Throws it right off of Glasby's legs and out of bounds. Sticks with Bellaire's ball. Number 13, Isaiah Ray, is checking into the game.
Good hands by Peyton Glasby, all right. Smart move by her to not get it tied up when she's looking at already, I think, 1 or 2 fouls.
Yes. Glasby comes down with the rebound after it hits 2 or 3 players. She pushes it back up the court, finds Jeffers. Glasby with the deep 3 and just misses that one. Again, St. Mary's have been having trouble out of half scoring. They have it's 2-0 in this third quarter right now, basically. And the only 2 points that have happened in this third quarter because of a missed rebound. I mean, if anyone was there to box them out, they would have had an easy rebound and it would have been 10-9 still.
And it's not for lack of shots on goal.
No, it's not.
If you catch my drift.
Yeah, we have had a lot of shots, a lot of good shots too, and they just haven't fallen.
And I mean, again,
you can't allow that to happen. You can't allow a rebound and then a putback right there. Oh, and a steal by Stevens. She's looking to take it coast to coast, but Miriam Morrell.
It's a good hand, but
no one down there.
Exactly, no one to back her up.
No one to backs out and rebound. It looks like St. Mary's got the ball still somehow.
And I'm not going to say I'm understanding how that happened.
I don't know for sure either. We do have Cheyenne checking in for Cook. Jeffers trying to find Glasby in the paint and just tosses it out of bounds. Went right between Jeffers and went right between Miriam Morrell and Glasby. Ray's trying to take it up the court, working on Blues there. Blues with the good defense. Miriam Morrell with the good defense.
With great defense, and it's tough. Great job, number 2, Miriam Morrell. And it's tough to do that when you're worried about a foul count, too.
Finds Blues. Blues finds Glasby for the open 3 and just misses it again. Number 13 for Bellaire with the rebound. Ray trying to bring it up the court. Gets trapped there right at the half-court line. We have Jeffers with the steal.
Kaylee.
Finds Shea Thompson. Oh. Cheyenne Thompson just missed that 3.
I'm not the momentum you want coming into the third, I'm going to say.
For sure. There's been 2 missed rebounds where they should have had both of them, and if they do, it's a 10-9 game, and instead it's 14-9 where it's a 2-possession game now instead of a 1-possession game.
And I'm not even going to say they were really contested rebounds. No. There was no fight put up, really. That
first one, there was no one within 5 feet, and the second one, there was no one within 2 or 3 feet.
Exactly. And I totally get, like I said, I've been there. I was in foul trouble pretty much almost every single game I ever played. But you can box out still.
Yes. We have Stevens looking to pass it in here. Finds number 11. Back to Stevens, though. Good.
Oh, she took a couple steps there, I think.
Yeah, I thought so.
But who am I?
Good defense by Miriam Morrell and Payne Glasby here to get the turnover.
I'm loving this defense by the Snowbirds right now.
Defense turns into offense there for 2 points. It's 19-11. Number 15, Patton, takes it all the way down the court. No one there to stop her. Stevens at the top of the key. Back over to 15, Patton. Looks like we have the 2 of the starters for Bellaire checking in at the next whistle too. With 2:40 to go in this third quarter.
14-11, still Bellaire in the lead.
The 3 there from 13, and it just missed it. And
and again.
If you're going to go up for the rebound there, you have to pull it down.
You got to come down with it.
Yep, and if not, you got to let that go out of bounds because no one else on our side touched it.
Exactly.
Good defense there by Jeffers.
But if you have no one to back you up, that's exactly what's going to happen.
She almost gets the steal, but, I mean, she still ends up with the ball and makes it a 16-11 game. I was hoping that that defensive turnover.
That little run they had there?
Yes. That would cause something, a spark or something. But so far, nothing.
I'm agreeing. And, you know, you can transition as fast as you want off of made baskets, but you can't outrun horrible defense.
No, you
I'm going to say it.
We have Cook in the corner for a 3, and that one goes. The lid is finally off the hoop. Finally off.
There we go.
16-14 still. And it looks like Bellaire's going to take a timeout here to try to stop any momentum that St. Mary's has, and also to set up a play to get out of that press. With that timeout, we were going to go to commercial.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break walls, trees, lawns, and other features you want to protect from high rising water and at a fraction of the cost of other options. To learn more, visit Next Level Sandbag on Facebook and then give us a call.
And welcome back in here, folks. We have Bellaire getting the ball here. Off the timeout, Stevens takes up the court. Jeffers with the tight defense. You've seen Jeffers turn it up on defense here, resulting in a couple points. We have Patton with a shot just outside the paint and misses.
And again, a Bellaire rebound.
Can't afford that.
Nope.
Minute 13 left in this third quarter.
16-14 Bellaire Eagles.
Ray taking it all the way to the hoop. Oh, finally we had two people there
I was just going to say.
to grab the rebound. Blues taking it all the way up. Cook to Blues. Blues back to Jeffers. Jeffers driving it in. Almost
Just
gets the and one. Jeffers with a chance to tie it here just before third quarter comes to an end. First one up and good. Nothing but net.
She gets the second one. We're looking at a tie game.
Oh, just misses that one. Didn't get the hometown roll there, but we got bodies on the floor, wrestling for the ball, and a jump ball. Staying with St. Mary's down here. Good hustle down there from Miriam Morell, and I believe it was Peyton Glasby there on the floor fighting for that ball.
And they kept it clean, which can be hard to do during a jump ball.
Miriam Morell finds Peyton Glasby. Nothing there. Emery Bluest at the top of the key. Back to Jeffers. Jeffers to Bluest. Bluest deep. Oh, just misses. But Miriam Morell there for the offensive rebound and just misses the putback also.
One of St. Mary's only offensive rebounds, might I add.
You need a couple of those to win a game.
More than a couple, I would say. My dad's going to kill me when he hears this, but you know what? To that I say, get out the blocking pad and spend some time on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are down 3 now.
18-15 Bellaire Eagles.
Another shooting foul here for Kaylee Jeffers. A chance to cut it to a 1-point game if she makes both.
Yep.
These are the points you need, the ones at the free throw line. I mean, these are the ones you should make 90% of the time, 80% of the time, because we'd be winning right now if we made our free throws. It would at least a 1 or 2 point lead.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffers there, nothing but net on the first one. With 3 seconds to go in the half. Jeffers up for the second, and splash. She makes both.
1-point game in the Monsignor Kaminsky Gymnasium. 17-18, Bellaire Eagles in the lead.
With that, the third quarter comes to an end, and we will be right back after this commercial break.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break walls, trees, lawns, and other features you want to protect from high rising water and at a fraction of the cost of other options. To learn more, visit Next Level Sandbag on Facebook and then give us a call.
Back live here in the fourth quarter in a 1-point game with Bellaire Eagles getting the ball.
We've got about 8 minutes left to play here. Looks like it might go down to the wire to the very end.
Yes, we've seen a 1-point game majority of the game so far, with Bellaire holding the lead for majority of it. Almost a turnover. It was a turnover over and back.
Thank God, because I thought he was calling a foul on number 12 every boost.
I did too. Looks like we have blue skin the inbound pass here. Jeffers is running along the baseline. Looks like they're going to try to get her in the corner.
Yep, I'm wondering if at the quarter the Snowbirds' offensive strategy was switched up a little bit.
Looks like it, and it was a turnover by St. Mary's there in the corner. It's going to be Bellaire with the ball with the 1-point lead. Over to Ray, and that's another turnover right in front of the bench.
Exactly, right back to the Snowbirds.
So without a second of game time going away, we get the ball right back. Going to Bluest at the top of the key. Trying to feed the post, and Payne Glasby, sorry. Finds Jeffers in the corner, just off the front iron. Can't get her own rebound either, and it's black ball. We have Patton taking it out in a 7-minute game with Bellaire leading 1-1. Stevens taking up the court, back to Ray. Ray throws it out of bounds. Right back to St. Mary's here with just 7 minutes left to go in the game. Jeffers taking the ball up the court. Marion Morel setting the screen for her. Jeffers taking it all the way to the rim. Looks like it went out of bounds on Jeffers there.
Yep, I was just going to say got her own rebound, but couldn't grab it.
Couldn't corral it, yes.
There it is.
Looks like Ray's going to get the rebound or inbound pass. She's going to take it coast to coast and
get a foul, which is exactly what you don't want to happen on this press. You should not be able to beat that press with one pass to the center.
And I couldn't see who that foul was on for sure.
Couple of people tied up there.
Yeah, I don't know who they called it on. But anyways, it's 2 shots for Ray with a 1-point lead. First one up and no good. Second one up and off the back iron 3 times and no good. Good rebound down there by Glasby, pushing up to Jeffers. Jeffers finding Blues to Cook. Back to Jeffers. Just trying to find the open man down in the paint. Can't find it yet. Oh, and then a steal by Ray, taking it all the way down. Good defense.
Good defense by Emery Blues.
Yes.
Keeping it clean.
Jeffers trying to take it coast to coast,
Yep.
finds Marion Morrell. Marion Morrell just can't finish it down there. It looks like we got a travel. Wow. Thought they were going to call a foul there.
Yeah, my dad, Coach Pat Schultz, and I were just making some loaded eye contact across the gym. I think we also thought something different was going to happen.
It's like Emery Blues passes to Cook, Cook to Jeffers in the corner. Almost another turnover. Fighting for the ball down in the corner. Who touched it last? Oh, they're calling it white ball.
And it makes you wonder if these girls have heard of a bounce pass.
Yeah. Everything's been chest passes. Blues back to the top of the paint. Finds Peyton Glasby in the corner. Back to Blues though. Marion Morrell at the top of the key. Trying to get more involved in this offense. Back over to Marion Morrell. Marion Morrell looking for a cutter. Can't find one. Back to Jeffers. Jeffers for 3. Just off the front iron. Oh, double.
We've got a double dribble.
Wow.
I'll leave it with what I said in the first half, Tyler.
Yep. I mean, we get the ball back down 1. We have to capitalize on this now. You've had so many opportunities now to take the lead, and they just haven't been able to.
I mean, like I said, this game is low scoring on both ends, but not for lack of shots on goal.
Exactly.
We have seen so many attempts from both sides.
Jeffers has it at the top, finds Glasby in the corner. Glasby for 3. No good. But Blues down there rebound.
And she gets fouled.
You know, Blues is one of the smallest players on the court, and she's the one that comes up with an offensive rebound there. And now gets the chance to either take the lead or tie it at least.
And do you know what? To that I say, you don't rebound with your height, Tyler. You rebound with your heart.
Exactly.
And I learned that the hard way.
Looks like Emery Blues had something she had to give to the coaches on the sideline. First one up and nothing but that.
We've got a tie ball game.
I believe this would be St. Mary's first lead of the game if they make this. Oh, they missed it.
I was just going to say, don't worry.
But
all love Emery.
Another turnover there down in the corner by Bellaire. Gives the ball right back to St. Mary's in a tied 18-18 game with 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, if you're St. Mary's, you're not too mad about the possession this quarter. There we go. Couple of bounce passes. What do you know? Not stolen.
Cook for the 3 up top, just long. Oh, I think we're going to have a foul on Emery Blues.
Yep.
Emery Blues here.
Yep, number 12.
It's going to be ball on the side. Oh, I don't know where they're taking it. All the way down.
Huh.
Looks like we have Patton taking it out of bounds here. Looking for Stevens. Good hands by Jeffers there. The rejection goes back to Ray. Ray's trying to take it up the court. Can't. One pass to Stevens. Stevens breaks the press and gets past half court. Patton with the ball at the top of the key. Trying to drive it in. Finds Ray at the bottom.
When you're that tall, too, you can't even put your hands down like that
No.
if you've got someone of that size going against you. Straight up.
We have a foul on Peyton Glasby there. Ray with the chance to take the lead for the Bellaire Eagles. Ray back.
That's got to be Peyton's second now or third?
I believe so. Ray's first one up and is nothing but net. Second one up and good. It's a 20-18 game here with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Jeffers taking it in, finds Shea Thompson. Shea Thompson up to Blues. Blues back to Thompson. Blues looking to direct offense. Jeffers in the corner.
You can hear Coach Schultz yelling at his post to get their hands up and start calling for the ball.
Emery Blues with the three that was just long to the right. So we have Patton taking it up. And
with a long pass.
Turnover out of bounds. Ball going directly back to St. Mary's.
We've got 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The score is 20-18. Bellaire Eagles lead by 2.
We have Peyton Gillespie passing to Jeffers here. Jeffers running the offense here in the last 4 minutes. Back to Blues in the corner.
You know, Tyler, I'm just realizing, I don't know that St. Mary's had a lead in this game
They
yet.
have not. They have not. That would be that free throw that.
The tie was the closest, yep.
Yes. If they would have made that one, they would have been the lead. Shai Thompson with the miss off the right, but Miriam Morrell with the offensive rebound. Back to Thompson. Jeffers to Blues. Blues looking to pass to Thompson. Trying to find a post player. No one's open right now. Back and forth between Blues and Thompson.
Might have to take a couple dribbles there. There we go. Nice feed into Peyton Gillespie. She turns around for 2.
Those post players have been open. They just haven't gotten them the ball when they have been open or haven't been able to make the shots.
Exactly. When you stretch out the top of the zone like that, you want to feed your post pretty immediately, and I think the pace of that. We've got another foul.
Looks like it's going to be Emery Blues' I believe, second foul.
I thought it was her 4th.
Oh. I thought it was her second. It might be her 4th because she's coming out right now.
You know what? Let's split the difference. We'll say it's at least 3.
I know she had 2 in this quarter, so it's possibly more. That's the only 2 I remember currently. Looks like we have Patton passing it in underneath here. Trying to find someone.
Oh, turn around.
Ray gets to the top of the key. Back to Stevens.
And, you know, just generally, I think this Snowbirds team is going to need to keep their hands to themselves for the next 2 minutes and 45 seconds because the last thing you want is someone in bonus.
Looked like we have a rip away from Jeffers. Just stole it right out of her hands and just.
Good save by Miriam Morrell.
Wow, I thought that was dead.
Coach Schultz has been calling for a timeout, and he just got it.
I thought that ball was dead. I didn't see it. I didn't think she could save it down there.
I also didn't.
Wow, what a save by Miriam Morrell down there. With that timeout, we will go to a commercial and be right back with Next Level.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break.
When we bring you back here to fourth quarter action where St. Mary's is going to get the ball in a tie game with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, with them never having the lead in this game, it's important for them to at least get a good shot up here, and you're hoping they take the lead here.
I think just any positive momentum swing in either direction is really going to set the tone for the last little bit of this game here.
Not what you like to see, but looks like we're going to have a jump ball, and it goes back to St. Mary's. What a hustle play there by Peyton Glasby to get the turnover, or get the strip and get the jump ball called. You got Blues, Cook, Jeffers, Glasby, and Morellen. Jeffers in the corner. Fakes. Oh. Looks like we have another jump ball. And this time the arrow's going to go back to Bellaire with 2 minutes to go.
You can hear both coaches starting to get into it as the game winds down to its final couple minutes here.
Yeah, St. Mary set up the full court press here.
And the worst possible thing that could happen here is literally what just happened.
Yep. And there is.
I mean, that's free 2 points. You gave it to him.
Makes it a 22-20 game. And wow.
Quick turnover.
Ray with the steal. Tries to go all the way down.
Drop Kaylee Jeffers.
Kaylee Jeffers fighting with the ball down there. Gets it to Miriam Morrell. Miriam Morrell to Blues. Blues finds Jeffers again. Jeffers taking it all the way in and gets fouled. What a play by Jeffers. She hustled all the way down there. Caused the turnover. And then was able to get fouled on this end to potentially tie the game here now.
I'm glad there's not a camera on me right now, but I almost wish there was, because I don't even know what to say. It was here. It was there. It was a jump ball. It wasn't anymore.
First one up and good. Kaylee Jeffers here making it a 1 point game with the chance to tie. Up and good, but
he's calling a line violation?
Calling a line violation on Kaylee Jeffers, the one that shot the free throws. That means the free throw is no good. That is a tough one. It's now a 22-21 game. Payne Glasby and Emma Blues with good hands. So after all that, it looked like it should have been a 10-second violation. But after all that, it looks like it's going to be a foul on Miriam Morrell. I thought it should have been a 10-second call, but it was not. And I thought it should have been. I didn't think there was a foul there, but apparently there is a foul on Miriam Morrell called.
Just given what they've called earlier in the night, I can see that being consistent with what they've called. But yeah, it seemed like a 10-second call was a little more likely.
So now we got a meeting of the minds with the scoreboard.
With the scoreboard, yeah, which I'm a little confused about there as well.
I am too. So it looks like it's going to be Bellaire ball still. Minute 23 to go here. Bellaire leading in a very defensive battle. Only a 1 point lead though. 22-21.
We've got a minute 23 left. 22-21. Bellaire ball, and it's no longer.
It's free throws.
It's bonus? They are sticking with the foul call?
But, yeah, they must have.
Because that clearly wasn't shooting.
No. So 2 shots here.
Okay.
First one up and good. Got to box out here. You got to get this rebound. It doesn't even matter.
24-21 with 1 minute and 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bellaire Eagles maintain their almost game-long lead.
Cook finds Blues. Blues back to Jeffers. Jeffers takes it all the way into the paint, and just gets a bad bounce off the rim. Gets her own rebound, though.
Almost gets her a second rebound there, and it's tied up.
And it's going to be possession arrow St. Mary's ball here.
Yep.
The 3-point game with a minute to go. Now, I believe last year in the district finals, St. Mary's played Bellaire and beat them because of a Grzinski final three, like towards the end of the game to tie it, and then they ended up winning that game. Another close battle here between Bellaire and St. Mary's.
It always ends up like that, no matter what the records are of each team going in.
Yep. Throw out the record books, and anyone can win it. Trying to get something, but looks like we're going to have a timeout here instead.
We've got 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The score is 24-21 Bellaire Eagles. I think we've got a 30-second timeout called by the full timeout.
Full timeout. Called
by the Snowbirds. I can only imagine that what's being drawn up, at least in the Snowbird huddle, is something to get probably Peyton Glasby or Kaylee Jeffers an open look at a 3-point.
I would think they would try to go to Kaylee Jeffers because she is, I would think, their best 3-point shooter.
She's also the most senior on the team with the most varsity minutes thus far.
Yes,
she played up last year a bit too.
Yep. So I believe they will try to draw up something for Kaylee Jeffers, but also earlier in this game we had a lane violation by her. That should have been a 22-22 game with just over a minute to go, and it would have been Bellaire's ball with St. Mary's leading actually at that point because they would have had the first lead of the game, and they called a lane violation which caused it to be, or no, it would have been tied, sorry. They've been tied 22-22, and now it's a 3-point game instead of a tie game.
And like I said, kind of any switch in that momentum is going to be crucial at this point in the game. I mean, the Snowbirds have everything going against them right now. It's a really young team. They don't have that varsity composure yet.
Yep.
They don't have those varsity minutes. Foul trouble for most of them.
Great play drawn up there by Pat Schultzen. Gets the open look for Peyton Glasby, just misses it, and then the rebound comes down, and it's a tie-up for Bellaire, or jump ball. Possession arrow Bellaire, and Bellaire takes a timeout on top of that. With that timeout, we will also take a timeout with them and be back in 30 seconds.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break walls.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Point City, Bellaire, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
We're back live here in a 24-21 game in the fourth quarter with 38 seconds to go. Bellaire getting the ball under the hoop, having to go the full court. But the most important thing is that they have to get that ball past the half-court line in 10 seconds. Looks like we have Stevens passing it in. Ray and Ray both down low. Both Rays down low. Stevens throws it out of bounds, and St. Mary's ball. 0.2 seconds came off that clock, but that's it. Wonder if it's another quick play for Emma Glasby or Jeffers here. Finds Glasby. Glasby back to Blues. Jeffers open. Jeffers drives it in. Doesn't get the fall.
Gosh, like I said, you cannot buy a basket.
We got a foul on Peyton Glasby there, which will send Bellaire down to the other side of the court for free throws.
It is hard to win games when you're not finishing
Yes.
your shots.
Or rebounding. That is.
I would say that's a recipe for not winning,
yes,
actually.
Yeah. First one up and no good.
So it doesn't even go to 1-1. It
No,
goes straight to shooting 2?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's 5 fouls and it's the double bonus basically.
A lot of the games I played in would have turned out differently with this rule, and I'm being so serious.
Can't get the rebound down there after the missed free throw.
And you also can't foul like that because they're automatically shooting 2.
So now we have Ray back at the line for 2 more free throws. She just missed the last 2, and we had a chance to get the rebound and potentially go down and tie it or make it a 1-point game, but
We've got 21 seconds on the clock. It's still 24-21 Bellaire Eagles.
there's only 2 people rebounding this time, so hopefully St. Mary's can get this out of 4 people.
Not sure what's happening with the refs here.
They're making sure Cheyenne Thompson checked in
All right, okay.
because the ref or Bellaire's head coach wanted to make sure she checked in. Ray up and no good for the first one. That's huge to keep it to a 1-possession game.
I also hate to see these little kind of, I call them cheap fouls because, I don't know, our motto is always, if you're going to foul, foul. At least make it count.
Yep.
We've got 20 seconds left, 25-21 Eagles.
Payne Glasby from deep.
And she splashes it.
Wow.
As they say across the pond, nothing but net.
So now it makes it a 1-point game with 12 seconds here to go. I mean, you have the St. Mary's defense that has been playing relentless all game, and they're the reason they're in this game, their defense. And defense finally turned into offense, and we finally got some 3-point shooting to go there, too. We just need one more stop and the ball back.
We need one, I'll clarify, we need one more stop without any fouls there.
Yes, we do.
Because it's not even a possession change.
No.
It's 2 free shots.
The only good thing about that right now in this scenario is you're only down 1, so 2 free ones does make it a 3-point game, and it's still 1 possession.
Exactly. We've got that little bit of a silver lining, but
You would much rather have it
exactly.
without
I'm not
foul.
going to bank on it.
It's like
Hands to yourself. Oh,
you got the
she
foul.
didn't. Seeing a little bit of chippiness
Yep, just a little bit.
between players on the same team there.
Looks like we have Patton shooting 2 free throws here. First one up and no good.
If you're St. Mary's, I guess you're just thankful Bellaire's free throw shooting percentage is what it is this
Yes.
game. Because that is truly the only reason this
Yes.
game is close in the end.
Second one up and no good again. Emery Blues with the rebound. Throws all the way ahead to Cheyenne Thompson. Cheyenne Thompson misses it. Oh, and they had their shot there. They had the open layup. But it looks like we're going to have another foul down here with 1 second to go. And it's all but game here. With them shooting 2 free throws, you got to make it. You got to go the full length of the court.
And that hurts to be watching the end of a varsity game and see a wide open layup missed.
First one up and good for Bellaire.
We've got a full timeout called by Coach Brad Fisher. We've got 1.3 seconds left in the fourth. Score is 26-24. Bellaire Eagles in the lead.
Again, to start this half, if they would have gotten those 2 rebounds, that's 4 points right there, and that's
right there.
The difference in the game right now. It's the difference of us losing by 2 and us winning by 2 is 2 rebounds. Little stuff matters. If you can do the little stuff right, then eventually the win will come.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where an error begets an error begets an error. As soon as one thing falls, you're going to have a couple of other dominoes right behind it. And you really, like I said, for all these other reasons, with a really young team, with a really inexperienced team, with a really foul-y team,
Yep.
you cannot afford to push down that first domino.
No, you can't. So again, we will have Bellaire shooting one more free throw here and a 2-point game with 1.3 to go.
Patton shooting her second.
Up and good. St. Mary's has to go for the full length of the court in 1.3 seconds and get a 3 up.
Shoot it, Kaylee Jeffers. Do you know what? She just hits the front of the rim.
Oh my gosh. If she would have made
that was closer than the layup. I'm going to say it.
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, we had.
And that is game, ladies and gentlemen and others. We are looking at the end of the fourth quarter. 27-24, Bellaire Eagles come out on top.
After that, I mean, I got nothing else to say.
I mean,
it was.
I think the last 30 seconds says everything I need to say.
Yep, I would agree with that. The last 30 seconds were rough. Well, that will do it all for Next Level Broadcasting here tonight. I am Tyler Bowerman. I'm joined alongside Gabby Schultz, Tyler Perry, filming for us. That's it.